should carry on with that.
Have you parked your brooms in an orderly fashion? Have you dusted Gom's nostrils? Bend your ogres, make sure you push your ball into dooba-dooba tightly. Glorious Friday, everyone. It's the 19th of September, 2025. Hello? How are we all doing out there? I hope we're good. I see a Whitmark sneaking in with a first. I see a Red Hood Venom. I see a Killer Penguin. I see a Brooding Kiasi as well. Oh my gosh, the music is so loud. Get out of here! Hello everyone, hope we're all good out there, really do. Hello Raven, what's up with you? Hope you're good. Once I got told on DC it's Friday, then forget later. Honestly, yesterday I thought it was Wednesday. Until a very lovely stranger was like, no, it's Thursday. And I was like, oh. Well, today I learned what day it actually is because I didn't have a bloody foggy. How are you all doing out there? I hope we're well. Happy Friday, everyone. I hope we're all looking forward to the weekend. I hope, anywho. I really do. In case you're new around these parts, hello, greetings. Greetings will be starting at 9 o'clock. If you look on my little poster, it'll tell you when 9 o'clock comes around. But we're not quite there yet, nope. Not quite there yet. Today I got a little fluff for you all that I just conjured up in excuse me, well, not very long if I'll put it that way. Didn't take me very long. I just kind of went, I need to do something, don't I? Because we're doing things differently on Fridays. Because we don't have the book anymore because I finished it. So I conjured up an idea in about half an hour and then reorganized my room and now we're doing floppage. So we'll see how it goes, because I'm very much unplanned on this one. You will flop. I mean, probably. I feel really dead today. Really, really dead. How you doing, Mew? What's up with you? What? No book? Yeah, we finished it. Finished it. There's no more book. It's completed. It took 3 years and 4 months. And it's all done. All done. Until January. Then we're going to start the new book. But I figured it'd be fun for us to do some palette cleanses. Do something a little bit different on Fridays, just to stretch our wings a little bit before we dive into another obligation for probably another 3 years and 4 months. I'm good, how's you all? I'm good. Feeling a little bit not so great today, not gonna lie. I'm hurting a bit. My head is feeling funky AF and my body hurts, but hey, here to kick the butt, innit? Here to kick the butt. I'm glad to hear you're good. Have you done anything exciting this week? I want to know. We feel better ASAP. Here's hoping. I've just been forgetting. Idea to bulk up the book for publishing. Include your notes of who requested what, with or without referencing which page the drawing's on. I mean, that sounds great, but I gotta be honest with you, with Mox, the book does not need, extra pages, because it's 120 odd pages. I'll put it this way, most books that are picture books are far less than that. They're usually like maybe, 60, I'll put it this way, children's picture books, 30 pages. 120 odd. That's a lot of pages. That is a lot of pages. So I don't think I need to bulk it up. I'm not worried about bulking it up whatsoever. Guys, it was a full starts Monday, yup. Fall is definitely in the air. Clean my house for my cousin that will be house sitting while I'm passed out drunk in NL. Yay! So exciting! I actually need to message you, Mew, to find out what you're doing on the Friday. But I also don't know where we're staying. I actually need to message Pooh. I need to message you, but I'm going to do that next week when my head's clearer. No, my dears are winners. It's actually a really good idea if, say, the book was lacking in, like, the book needs to be bulked out, but honestly, I think it's bulked down enough to the point that I'm kind of wondering if I try to send it off to get published, I'm probably going to be told to split up into maybe 2 parts, potentially. So, we'll see. That's a brainwave for me on a later date. Not right now. Okay, let me know. Yeah, I figured we should probably maybe meet up, the day before, if you're there on the Friday. We're coming on the Friday, and then I'll stay overnight, then on the Saturday, wedding, Sunday, go back to the center, and then we're running off. Then we're running off to go to our other hotel, but I figured you might want to hang out prior, because I'm guessing Pooh's going to be running around like crazy. I'm going to be there next Friday, going to be there for 20 days. Oh, nice! Well, to be fair, you are flying in from across the world, so you must make the most of it, innit? Weeb and I can't quite do the whole 20 days, because Weeb's already looking at saving money so that we can go to Japan. In fact, he was looking, being like, I wonder how much it would cost for us to go and stay in the exact same hotel again for 2 weeks. Turns out the prices are good, and I'm like, oh no, goodbye life savings. Maybe I should work a little bit first before we go to Japan again. Hello Suki and everyone, hope you all having a wonderful day. Hi Haltic, how you doing today? What's up with you? I hope you're well. That's my next big trip, you should totally do it. But make sure to go for more than a week. It's going to be always my advice to anyone. A week if you can afford it, but if you can let your money stretch that little bit more, staying for 2, I think is the best option. Weeb and I are going to try and do 2 or 3 weeks next time, because 7 days, not enough for us. 2 more minutes and then we go live. Doing good, just relax, enjoy this weekend. Hell yeah. Did you have a really good week? Did you get up to any shenanigans? I got up to some shenanigans this week, actually. Quite a few little things. Now that I think about it, I went to Cardiff yesterday. Ooh. Yeah, 2 weeks at least, 100%. At least the journey will be shorter for you because you're closer. So at least you shouldn't be too deaded. But still probably deaded because it's still quite a long way. Wasn't really good week, Sally. Oh, Ben! At least we're close to a fresh one, right? Monday, fresh, kick butt, chew gum. Soon. Oh, goodness me. Ugh. I'm so ready. Come on. 1 more minute. I want to roll the intro, baby cakes. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. 1 more minute. 1 more minute. Hi, Otagal. How you doing? What's up with you? I hope you're good. Hope you're right and all that. Come on. You're the right diddly-do. I will tell you guys this much. I pretty much just done Infinity Nikki today. I played for a few hours and then I just kind of zoned out for a couple of hours watching some Breaking Bad because I've decided I'm going to give it another go. Did a little bit of drawing and then I just set up my morgue for tonight, pretty much. That's pretty much all I've done today. Yesterday I went to Cardiff, I went out to go and get wet. Oh, you know what? I'll tell you after the intro because guess what, everyone? It's time to roll the intro. Let the fog roll in, and I'll see you on the other side. everyone. Welcome to my stream. Theater. I am Miss Ookie, and I hope you're all sitting comfortably upon the red velvet seats. Your snacks are crawling, your drinks are toiling and boiling. Hello. How y'all doing, mortals? You're right. Happy Friday. In case you're new here, yes, today we're doing something a little bit differently. Usually on Fridays we draw, but alas, I finished my doodle book, so I had to come up with someone else. And in a span of a few hours, I managed to come up with an idea of what I needed to do, of my craft project, and today we're going to do a will it flop? Yeah, we're going to do a will it flop. That's what we're doing. That's what we're going to do today. And I'll explain a little bit more about that in a second, but happy 19th of September 2025, everyone. And guess what? This VOD's going up on YouTube. How about that? We're actually going to have one from Friday on YouTube. So if you're watching on future of YouTube, check the description at the bottom. It tells you when things begin, because I'm going to sit down and have a chat with everyone first. I mean, I'm going to get down in my chair in a second because I'm sat on the desk because it's the only way I can reach all my buttons. But it's nice to meet you. Hello. Hi. Hi. Yep, today's a floppage day. It's a floppage day. So with that, I'm going to turn up the music. I'm going to get rid of this dreadful echo, and I'm going to sit in my chair. I'm going to feel all, like, businessy. Just you wait. Volume goes up. Yeah, now we pop on down. I feel all proper that you guys can see my desk. Doesn't that look weird? It looks so weird. What have I read today? And I took Monday off work. Last Tuesday hit me a little harder than I expected. Didn't know I was that far gone. See, I told you take some time off. Told you, it's good for you. Red!
Redneck_gamer94 just subscribed. 2 years of being part of this wonderful theater.
Thank you, Red, for renewing your endless joy. I appreciate it. How you doing today? What's up? What's down with you? I hope you're good. Hi, Bixby. Did not expect you to get on top of your desk. Well, I need a desk base. Hi, Bixby. Bixby? Bixby? Oh, I have to manually set it up. Is it fine then, Bixby? Where's me clock? There we are. Hello, Captain Potato Beard, and hello, Good Hunter. How you guys doing? What's up? What's down with you? I hope you're good. What's the difference between theatre and theatre? Well, one's an operation. The other one's a pantomime. Of sorts. And we can finally activate our third eye and got the ability to float, if only. I wish. I wish. That was most Peppa Pig hello ever. I'll take it. I didn't buy a potato beard. I hope you're good. Wow, hi YouTube. I know, how about that? How you doing, that? What's up, what's down with you too? Right, it flop. Imagine. Well, I was trying to think all week what I was going to do, and I was going to try and roll something out, but I just did not have the headspace for it this week. So I was like, why don't we just do a two-parter floppage? And so that's what we're going to do, a two-parter, because I doubt everything I want to do today is going to dry in time, but we'll give it a go. But I have plans, what I want to do today. I've got plans. So, a little while ago, and by a little while ago, I'm so sorry to the anonymous who got me this. It's a big sheet of thick plastic. Well, I say thick. It's thicker than anything. And today, I'm going to do glass painting on it. Except we may not get to the painting part, but I do have a bit of a relief that's going to make it like 3D-ish in lines so that when you paint it, the paint doesn't go outside the lines. And we also need to come up with a design, which I have some brain bogglings of what I want to do. But thing is, I don't have a giant sketchbook. I don't know where mine's gone. So we're going to have to use paper in A4 to try and draw something to use as a base, and then we trace over the top of it. And then hopefully, who knows, if it's touch dry, the relief that is, we'll get to painting. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. How you doing, Ren? What's down with you? I hope you and the fam are good. Heckwick, positive things. I made myself a list because I needed it. Finishing Manhunter, autumn starting, good vibes. Puppy is cute. The spray ball arrives and does things. Good. Still a valentine, but looks better than without. Nice. Good, 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 good. It does help a lot, the spray ball. You'd be surprised. How's the pop? And good. I'm glad to hear that lists are helping. Infinity Nikki was fun, and I finished Starfire 3. What do you think of 3? I haven't seen 3 yet. Is it good? Fun fact, this is exactly where we're greeted by when me and Dan had our mod interview. It is. Welcome to my mod interview desk. Wonky fringe and all. I'm alive. Here, if that says something. It does, because same. Undead and just thriving, I guess. I know chances out there too, having a burger and a kebab. I hope you enjoy that. Is this for the window? Yes. So, for those who don't know, because you might be new around these parts, I might have a window on my right,
And when I have the blinds open, I get blinded by my neighbor's brick shed. It's painted white, which looks really lovely, to be honest with you. However, when the afternoon sun comes across, it like lights it up into like a glowing mass of just like a secondary sun from her garden. And it blinds me while I'm sat here working. Now, technically, I could probably just like, you know, close my blind, but sometimes I want to not sit in the dark. I know it's shocking because I'm a little vampire, but sometimes I just want to have the window open and actually be able to like have some daylight because I think it's good for you. And I don't like getting blinded, so I thought, well, how about I make like a pretty picture to go in it, so hopefully it diffuses some of the light so it's not so blinding. At least that's the plan, so we'll see how it goes. Hi, Dan, you smell worse. The pup is next to me too, munching a bone really loudly right now. Nice, cute. Dead on the inside, and Papa did say productivity. Hell yeah. You're like a Twilight vampire. You gotta have your sparkle time. I do. Sometimes I need the vitamin D. The vitamin D is good for you, and I needs it sometimes. Can't be. I took a shower. You smell. Take another. Oh yeah, so yesterday, some fun things. Oh, actually this week. So I started the week feeling dead. I've ended the week feeling dead, but I started the week feeling dead. I've done some more drawing on some new merch designs for you guys. I think you guys are gonna really like what I'm coming up with. I've started working on the 5-year design as well, and that's looking really cool. I'm having to use a lot of photo references for it though, because it's quite out of my comfort zone in terms of drawing. So I'm trying to do something a little bit cool. So we'll see how that goes. Then, poll on Wednesday. Then yesterday I went to Cardiff. I actually took Weeb to a vintage shop. We went to town, all the way to Cardiff, to go get wellies for me. I didn't buy wellies. I bought an orange pumpkin cat. An orange pumpkin cat from Build-A-Bear. And we bought a blazer because he's doing a business trip soon. So, good. I took him to Jacob's Market for the first time. For those who don't know what Jacob's Market is, it's an antique shop filled with lots of little vendors. So we did a bit of that. That was nice. That was nice. And now I'm here existing. Hi. Can't be. I took a shower. You smell of soap and conditioner, that is. Hell yeah. See, smelling's not a bad thing usually, so long as it smells of clean. Meow. Hello, Doctor. Well done, 70 stream streak. How you doing? What's down with you? I hope you're good. Yes, a pumpkin cat. I'm planning to go to Build-A-Bear when I'm in Cardiff. I say do it. They don't have the Mothman in though, but they have the pumpkin cat now, which I was very surprised by. I mean, what you could do is do an order and have it delivered to that specific shop and pick it up from there. That's an option. But then again, who knows what will be in the shop by the time you go? I never know. It'll be December by then, so who knows? Who knows? Right, existing, huh? Oh, I recorded more Subnautica as well. There was some very, very lows, and then it ended on very, very highs. So, that's good. That's good. You guys got that to look forward to. I've decided next week I'm going to record some playthroughs to cover the weekend I'm away in the Netherlands as well for you guys. It's going to be something, well, since it's October, I feel like it should be something scary. So we're going to do a bit of that. Oh, and Sunday. Okay, right, Sunday. Remember how I said I got this thing I got to run off and do to help my pole studio with cleaning the poles? It turns out I need to be there quite early, which I anticipated, but it's a lot earlier than I anticipated. So Sunday, I'm thinking is gonna be a get ready with me stream where I'll do my makeup and we'll just have a little chat because I don't think I'll have enough time to play games. So that's what we got. That's what we're gonna do. So it's gonna be a really short stream on Sunday. It'll just be a little chance to have a little chit chat. So I'm gonna try and do a long stream tomorrow to make up for it. That's the plan. That is the plan. Hello, Nabora! Yeah, more Subnautica. I pooped myself a lot, I'm not gonna lie. That game, even though it's technically not a horror game, it's bloody scary. It's so good. How you doing, Nabora? What's down with you? That's something, I'll take it. It's something better than nothing. I was gonna try and record a playthrough for you guys on Sunday, but I know you prefer it live on Sunday, so I was like, okay, we'll do a little chit chat, get ready with me energy. And then And then I'm gonna have to run out the door and prepare to watch everyone's run-throughs so that I know how much they need the poles gripped up. So I know what I'm cleaning, what I'm gripping. And then be there for the show. It's gonna be a long day. It's gonna be like a 10-hour day, I wanna say, almost. It's gonna be a long sesh. But it's still giving back, and then once it's done, I feel good. Wonder if any of the fish in Subnautica are like catfish and have taste buds on their bodies. They know when you pee in the water. I'd imagine it, because the amount of times I've been followed, I'd say that's probably it, to be honest with you. I'm doing pretty good, thank you. The Subnautica bits have been helping me get through the workouts. Yay, good! I'm glad you're enjoying them. I'm so sorry. Not what's going to happen at next week's, but the week after. Oh, no, it is next week's. I'm so sorry for what's going to happen next week. It's a long boy. It's a 2-hour one. But, it definitely covers the lows of survival games. Yeah, 2 hours. Actually, how long was the other one? Spoiled? I know. It was only going to be an hour. And then, things that I wanted to get were not happening. So I ended up going, you know what? I'm going to spend extra time. And that extra time meant that I spent an extra hour trying to do stuff. And then the one following that, also nearly 2 hours. It's about 1 hour, 49 minutes. But I promise that one's way more worth it. Way more worth it. I almost didn't want to upload next week's one. I was like, I'm going to just scratch it and just be like, no, nothing happened. But hey, highs and lows, right? And the last one was 2 hours as well, just shy of 2 hours. I keep saying to my head, like, oh, I'm going to do like an hour and a half max. And then I don't. Every single time. 3 of them in a row. Yeah, I like what you faff about. Oh, there's a lot of faffing next week. Gonna be gritting your teeth through it. But the one following it, because funny enough, I filmed them both in one day. So I filmed the first half, which is coming out next Thursday. Went downstairs, had a whinge at weeb, ate some food, come upstairs, changed my attitude, and sorted myself right out. And I can't believe that all happened in like 4 hours. Hello, Yoga. What's up down with you? I hope you're good. Hello, hello, hello. Right, I think I should start doing the thing, ain't I? Let's start doing the thing. Let me switch the cans. Boop. There we are. Nice. Right. For those who've never seen this, this is clear plastic. Absolutely clear plastic. Yes, it's a little bit reflective because it's got a film on it. It looks blue because of that, which I can peel, but I'm going to save peeling it until I do a sketch underneath. I managed to clock that it takes about 4 A4 pieces. Oh, I'm missing a piece of...
Ah! Stop! I could have dropped my croissant!
Malthus! Aren't you a ray of sunshine? Let me go and get another bit of paper. Bloody hell, pals. Or maybe change my underwear. What's down with you? Almost dropped the A4. Don't drop the A4! Oh, right. Not that one. That one's all crumbled. We'll do this one. So I've learned that it was 4 A4s to make up an entire piece. So I'm going to draw a design on one of these. However, I think before I actually try and draw a big design, I should draw multiple little ones. Let's try and figure out what's going to be the best design to go with. So... let me just flip this bad boy over so I don't wreck it. Oh, he's dusty. We're going to draw some little designs. I've got some ideas in my head, and I'm going to run them through with you guys. Just drop table. I almost did. That got you? We're awake now, right? I was just reminding her she needed a croissant this evening. Thanks. Thanks so much. Right. I should probably go in. You know what? We'll go in with this purple. So I have some ideas. One of them was something like this. It's going to be like a portrait, not a landscape, because I needed to cover my window. Oh, it's so dusty. So one of them I was thinking was, you know, my face skull design that I've got in the merch shop? I thought of doing a version like that that's a little bit more angular because I want it to look like a stained glass piece. So something that's a little bit more angular that goes all the way up to the top of the frame kind of thing. And then doing lots of swirls in the back to kind of interconnect it to look like the night sky. So I was thinking like little stars here and there as well. It's what I was thinking. And perhaps maybe a, oh, I don't know, either like a moon that kind of does this shape, or I'll do a Sailor Moon kind of one, where it's like almost the sign of Mercury, right? But I'm not sure. So that's one of the design potentials that I was thinking of, is the face skull with stars all around it and making it look like the night sky all around, perhaps, and maybe fading it into like greenery at the bottom to almost look like rolling hills, potentially. I'm tired, Uki. We had a construction crew here the last couple of days. I work overnight, they work mornings. As the first few days they were working right outside my window digging up concrete slabs. Oh, it's such fun! You've been so spoiled. Oh, lovely. I bet your ears are singing. Sending you all of my warmest energy. I hope they're gone soon. Oh, I almost forgot. Congrats on finishing the first book. Oh, thank you, Nafora. Thank you. Yes, I can't believe it. I actually can't believe that that it's done. It actually feels really alien to me. When I was holding the book the other day, I almost had a little cry because I was like, it's not the end, because I'm going to start another one, but it's also like this weird, heavy feeling of being really sentimental, a bit nostalgic in feeling, but also like almost a bit of grieving that it's over, despite the fact I know I'm going to do another one, but I kind of grieved a little bit, being like, oh, what am I going to do with myself? You know what I mean? It was like, it was weirdly a loss. It's a really weird feeling. But I'm also equally parts amazed and overjoyed it's done. I'm so happy we got to see it to the end. Because it was one of those things where I was like, I don't know how long it's going to last. It's going to last as long as it's going to last, isn't it? But the fact we were able to see it from conception, from painting the cover all the way to the end, is such a balmy feeling. It's really cool. So it's night when you're not. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I thought it'd be fun to make it like nighttime, even though it's daytime. Hi, J-Rex. What's up with you? I hope you're good. Then another design was thinking, obviously, fan pets. Now, I could do one of everything. However, I also don't really want to do one of everything because I don't want the design to get cluttered. And that's my other thing. I don't want it to be super duper cluttered with too many things on one thing. 'Cause I find stained glass works best when it's simple. You know, you got the front and center and everything else around it is kind of just pretty colors, to be honest with you. Hello, Droppy. How you doing? What's done with you? I hope you're good. But it's Friday, not doing book for me. Same, to be fair. Yeah, them during the days when I can find sleep during the night. And a massive thunderstorm and hail the night at 2:30 in the morning. I'll just pan on the roof. Maybe you're just not allowed to sleep. Have you thought about that? Is that why I haven't been sleeping? It's because I'm sharing some sort of weird void thing with you. Is that what it is? Because I haven't slept all bloody week. It's driving me up the wall. And again, I want the moon. I want it to be like a nighttime scene, I think. So I'm thinking that. Simple yes, it's not a mosaic. Exactly. I don't want it to be cuckoo crazy, but I also want to have the ability to make it have lots of colors in it too. So the other idea is ferrets. Well, the fan pets. And then having a moon in the corner, perhaps. Is one idea. But I think it would be quite nice. Same sort of idea, just different subjects. What was my other idea? I'm trying to think. I had quite a few ideas and now they've all gone blank. I need to sleep. Also, body, brain go. Brrr. Yep, I've been going to sleep about like 1 because I just can't switch off. And then I wake up at 4, ready to kick butt. And then by the time it turns 6, I suddenly crash again. And then I just wake up at like 8 or 9. Today I woke up at 10. I must have really needed it. Probably from all the lack of sleep. Then another design I was thinking was... I'm trying to think in my head. Oh, yes. A creepy little house at the top of a hill. Because, well, I like creepy houses. And that's an idea. But I'm not too overly like, yes, that's the best idea I've ever had. I kind of like the bigger subjects more. To be honest. But I feel like it's got potential, just not quite what I'm thinking of. But that's one idea. Creepy house on top of a hill. Perhaps. I love how chill the music is being right now. For once, it was really filthy at the start of the stream. Just get the classic wake up at 4 times a night right at the moment. Fun! There's something in the air. I suppose you could be feeding off each other's energy or something with me. The world is indeed a strange place. I believe it's somehow connected in some which what way. Especially those you interact with. At some way, tendrils latch. Or maybe we're just empaths and we're just ruining each other. Another design we could do. What else could we do? Perhaps some foxgloves. I love foxgloves. Foxgloves are like one of my favorite wild plant next to ferns. Perhaps we could have some foxgloves. Maybe with some like blades of grass. I mean, this is so much like my paintings that I love doing, which is with the bumblebees as well. So I guess we'll throw in some bumblebees. But I feel like I've done so much of that maybe I should do something a little bit different because I love doing wildflowers with bumblebees. Empath feedback loop, like a spiral downwards. Yep. Bumblebees. As long as I don't wake up to you floating above me on my ceiling or something, it's fine, Yuki. I mean, fine, I guess. Fine. Those are the 4 initial designs I can think of right off the top of my head. Which means they must be my best ideas if they are the ones at the top of my head. I'm kind of leaning towards the fan pets. Just because I think they'd be cute and silly. So I'm going to... let me get up here. Move my glass as well. I'm going to make a poll. I want you guys to help me decide. I've decided. Which design? 1, 2, 3, or 4? And I'll leave it up for 3 minutes. Which one do you guys think I should do? Should I do the skull, the face skull? That's like my merch design, night sky in the background, very swirly. Should I do the same sort of thing but with 2 fan pets, with the moon in the corner, almost like they're dancing above the moonlight? A creepy little house on top of a hill, or some sunshine bumblebees with foxgloves. I'm kind of leaning towards 2 myself, but I'm curious to see what you guys think. This could have been so much worse. I popped in the stream 10 minutes later, Uki getting scared backwards off her desk. Please don't do that. Please don't make me, like, absolutely nearly break my neck. That would suck! It makes me think of the time Will It Flop where I nearly destroyed my entire PC and my monitors because I dropped my drink. It's very close between 1 and 2 for me. Yeah. 4 would be so cool, but I kind of would rather do 4 on a circular design. I think being on a circle would look really cool. But I don't have a circle piece of plastic because I don't have a saw to cut it into a circle. So it has to be a portrait in shape. And because landscape doesn't cover the entire window enough to block the shed. Depends on the stance of the moon. I don't know. I was gonna wing it when I get to sketching. And fun fact, I don't have a pencil, so I'm gonna have to sketch with the with Sharpies. I really like one. I'm just feeling Halloween looking around the corner and skulls coming out to me. I love the face skull design so much. It brings me much, much joy. I'd go a little bit more stylistic with it, I think, to try and emulate stained glass imagery. But I don't know. If anybody's lurking out there, you're most welcome to vote in the poll. It doesn't dox you to me. Dox you. You know what I mean. It doesn't call you out if you vote in the poll. It's anonymous. The face skull is awesome. I love it a lot. I can't wait to show you guys what I'll be doing for the 5-year. I almost posted a snippet, but I decided I'm gonna hold off until the final thing because I think it's gonna look really cool. I'm using a lot of photographs to try and get some photorealism on the go so I can get my proportions right. So I've been really trying to make it a little bit different from what I would usually draw. Something that isn't so cartoony. I want it to feel very earthy, but also containing a lot of my pattern work. So I'm really trying to see if I can do both realism with a bit of well, the way I like to draw. Sort of photoreal, so not entirely photoreal. It's very line work heavy. Hello Raiders! Welcome on in! How y'all doing? Everybody who does not know, Low Unicorn 666. Go and check them out, give them love, give them head pats. They're absolutely glorious. What are you up to today? I want to know. We got a poll between 1 and 2. You know what that means? Another poll. Another one. How was your stream today? I hope it was good. For those just come on the raid who don't know me, I'm Missooky. I'm sat on a desk right now because welcome to Will It Flop, where I'm going to do a whole craft thing where I don't know if it's going to work out or not. It might work great or it might flop. So we're going to find out tonight. I'm doing a stained glass kind of inspired painting today. I'm currently going through the sketches to decide what I want to do, which is, so far the poll's saying 1 or 2, which I'll explain to you guys a little bit more in a second. But first, we'll just come on the raid and don't know what to expect here. This is what to expect. What do the Yuki do? Suck, goddess! Yeah, that's me. Blowing out your ear holes. We love it. I hope we're all good out there. I really do. Welcome, welcome. My head is melting, migraine, so come to see what you're making. Oh, if you need to run off, do like some, like, you know, afternoon self-care. More than understand. There's something heavy in the air at the moment because my head's also throbbing. I hope your migraine goes very quickly though. Vag Growth Gremlin. Oh, yeah, too sweet. I'm sending you all the healing energies though. I hope your head feels better soon. And I hope you at least had a good stream. That's one of the new ones. One of the new ones. So apart from the other 2 new ones, has any clip never played yet? No, every single clip is played at least once. At least once. Right, for those who just come on the raid, welcome to my poll. I'm trying to decide between these 2 designs. I'm going to put it up for 5 minutes this time. Hang on. Which design? And then we'll go further into depth about which one it could be.
Anonymous gifted Lounicorn 666 a subscription. An anonymous user gifted a tier 1 sub to Lounicorn 666.
Thank you very much, the Anonymous. Let me just describe what's on this during the poll, and then I'll pop another sock on for you. Thank you, Anonymous, for giving Unicorn a sub and a joy. I appreciate it. Right, for those who just come on in who may not know, we're choosing between these 2 designs. In fact, let me fold it. Of what's going to go on my stained glass inspired painting. It's either going to be this, which is a face skull that I drawn for a t-shirt, which is it's going to be a bit more angular version of a skull with antlers coming out of its head and the night sky behind. Alternatively, the same sort of vibe, night sky, but with the moon in the corner and 2 of my vampets. Vampets are vampire ferrets that I drew for the emotes in this corner. Swirling in the night sky as if they're dancing. Probably will have some stars and all that. So it's deciding between 1 and 2, and I want to see what everyone's thinking. I'm leaning towards 2, personally, because I really like the idea of having vampire ferrets swirling in the moonlight. But I'm curious to see what you think. Because it might just sway me. But, oh, yes, and there's also activated. You can vote multiple times. Let me go and pop another sock on. Oh, there's sock. Oh, lovely bit of butt sweat. Love that for me. Love it. Multiple? Oh no, I just thought it'd be banter, to be honest with you. Little bit of banter. Ugh. But yep, I need help, basically. I do. I played Phasma and Gordian Rooms 2 for a bit before it got too much. What's Gordian Rooms 2 like? I'm gonna take off my headphones because my head is also throbbing. Before is deciding on one, I'm guessing, judging by the cheese. Also, if anybody wants to join the Jigsaw, there's a room code atop the chat, but if you want to download it, it's free to play on Steam. It's called Jigsaw Puzzle Dream, ! Jigsaw, and it'll take you to a Steam link straight there. You don't have to add me to play it, you just need the room code atop the chat, and you can join the Jigsaw down here if you wanted. Hi, Decky Bob, how you doing? What's up, what's down with you? I hope you're good. Get your Bob the desk degenerate. No! It's my desk. I'm not gonna lie though, this desk is too short. I was hoping it's gonna be the same like level as my gaming desk. Turns out it's a good inch shorter. So it kind of destroyed my plans of how I was gonna do this tonight. But that's okay. That's okay. If you guys are gonna try and tie the pole, just know if I find out who you are, you're getting banned. And in this one, you might not be so anonymous because if you're using toes, tells me who used the most amount of toes at the end. How you doing, Decky Bob? What's up? What's down with you? I hope you're good. What was I gonna say? So now it's made me want to get rid of this desk and get like a fold-out table that's like the same height as this desk instead. Still got the Rona. Most of Monday and Tuesday were spent blacked out with disgusting fever. Oh, sending you all the warmest energies. Hope you feel better soon. Don't forget to hydrate. I know I say all the time, but don't forget to hydrate and all that. Hope it goes quick for you. I'd have been small enough to sit on a desk in the first place. I think mine would explode if I tried. What do you mean? It's a sturdy desk. Maybe you just need to get a proper desk that's like actually sturdy enough to hold your butt. This is a proper old desk. It ain't going nowhere. It's got 4 legs on one side, 4 legs on the other side. It's got 8 legs. It's not gonna break unless I don't know, break it. Sock off! Off you go. Hide my toes. No one needs to see my toes. Oh no! Why is it not working? Oh, hang on a minute. Let me have a look at that, Whipmox. Let me have a look at that. Why is it not working for you? Ah, that's why. Fix it. Fix it. Try it now, Whipmox. Try it now. Apologies.
How about a bumper sandwich, booger lips?
There you go. Sorry. I thought I managed to do it all, but then I missed one little checkbox. Rig and pause have consequences, chat. It's true. 8 legs, 7 beginners, maybe more. Maybe 18 bobbas. Trying to so hard to keep the poll from being a draw. Thank you. I hate when people draw polls. I know it's kind of like, I trolled it. Like, you know, I'm such a troll. But let me tell you, when I'm trying to give you the decision on like helping me make decisions, it's tacky. There is no other way. I just think it's really tacky, to be honest with you. It's dumb. It's not funny. Number 2, 1. Right. Oh, no, wait. No, we're on the... Yes. 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 No. No, it's not done. Yes, it is. It is done. 2, 1. There we go. We're doing fan pets. I never draw a poll. I always try to break it because I know how irritating it is. It's got that old wooden aesthetic I adore. Yep, and I got free from a friend of a friend. The way I immediately got that reference. Brilliant. Right then. I guess I better get onto the sketching portion, innit? Alright, down we pop. Okay. Now we're going to draw it on bits of paper to try and get a better idea of what we're actually drawing. So let me go in with a smaller pen. Since we're going to draw design 2, just double checking because it says it's closing in. I think that's just the thingy. Is it just the thingy that's closing? It's just a thingy. Okay. I literally played Breaker most of the time. Where do? Is this not fun? Oh, that's why, because that's my Twitch pin, and that's, oh, I thought I had my fineliner one. Where's my fineliner one? We'll go in with a blue. There we go. My kids are currently trying to convince my mother-in-law to buy them a $350 Halloween animatronic online. Purely because I said no. I kind of low-key hope your mum does it. Just because it'd be really cheeky. Really, really cheeky. Right, can I draw 2 ferrets swooping? Fun fact, I can't find any pencils in my house, so I'm gonna have to try and draw this with a pen and hope for the best each time. Because I don't have any tracing paper. I'm just gonna have to well, just trust myself a little bit. And what I've learned to doodle on Fridays, hopefully. I'm just trying to get a rough idea of placement before we do the big boy. And then I want the other guy down here. Because I kind of like the idea of it being asymmetrical more than it being symmetrical. Because if it's symmetrical, you'll notice any sort of like differences. Whereas if it's asymmetrical, you're less likely to notice. Which I kind of like that a lot. And then there's teeps. And then a little arm. Another little arm. And then I want a nice big chunky moon on the right. Then I'm thinking I'm gonna go in with the Sharpie now, just so you guys got a bigger, thicker line to look at. You hope they do as well. It looks sick. Oh, I hope. Then let's hope they manage in their quest. Talon's Cross, you're gonna have to give us an update if they won or not. And I want to give him his little ear beans. Since this is going to be a little bit less abstract-y, it's probably going to look a little bit more like my kind of work. Which, you know, that has worked out for me before, so maybe it'll work out for me again. I.e. the very first bullet flop, you know, with the wet felted bag. I'm looking at doing a potential another bag. I want to do a rucksack. But I'm looking into material costs right now because I don't have all the materials because I used a bunch of materials for the cat bag. So I'm looking at that at the moment. And then his wings. On both sides. It'd be nice if you could see both wings. They'll have like a slightly purple, pinky hue. Chonky ferret, it's just a quick preliminary sketch at the moment. Not gonna be like a football. I kind of want them to be slender enough that they have some fluidity to their shape. Because I think it will work a lot for when I do, you know, the stained glass like mosaic pieces around it. Is what I'm thinking. Then that one I want to have his little cheeky little cheek up. Hello, Frankie D. How you doing? What's up? What's down with you? I hope you're good. I really do. We'll do a bit of this, a little bit of that. I just came in to keep up appearance, and now this time, let the medicine take over. Enjoy evening, folks. Bye. Have a good one out there. I hope you feel better next time we talk, actually, Decky Bob. Sorry to hear it hasn't been a pleasant one, but I truly do hope you feel better when we see you next. Keep hydrated, vitamin C, la 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 la. You know the drill. Sending you all the warmest energies to you and the family. I hope your kids win. And then another wing up high. Another wing over here. I want them to have little teeps, if I can. And then the moon. I don't mind if it's a little bit over one ferret, because I think it kind of works for itself. I want a little bit of the sky behind it as well. Oh, I'm trying my best to be really careful not to get the pen on my cutting board, but if it does, at least it's the back. But still, it'd be nice if I didn't. Star placements, though. Perhaps one straight in the middle. One up here. Perhaps a smaller one by there. Maybe one over here by the ferret butt. A small one up here. Maybe one up there as well. But then I'll also do my little, like, I like doing what I call firefly balls. But, like, they're not really fireflies, but I just love adding some circles into my drawings. I just think they add a little bit more, like, they're bugs. They're just ominous bugs. They're not really fireflies. They're just anything. Any sort of bug. They could be a moth. They could be a bumblebee. Whatever will be flying out that time of day. They're just like the notion that something's alive. Also in the drawings I do. So that's what I'm going to try and do here. I'm going to add a couple of balls in as well. I feel like that space by there is completely too empty though. Hello there. How you doing today, Miguel? I hope you're good. Bugs with good PR people. Yeah. With good PR people. Maybe I should add in... Oh, I was thinking about adding in clouds, but I don't want it to make it cloudy because I like the idea of it being a night sky. Like a clear night sky. What if... gonna go in with a different color pen. I'm gonna go with the yellow because it'll be light enough that it shouldn't distract too much from the purple. So I'm gonna try and do some like waves. I hope you guys are able to see this. Let me know if it's not clear enough. I'll go in with a different pen. Try and hint at the fact that there is wind in the night sky. It might look a bit like the ocean, but I often think the wind does, well, it does. It represents the ocean, doesn't it? The fluidity of air passing. You can see them? Good. I was thinking something like this. Fun fact, I'm going to have to draw this again, but 3 times bigger. But I just wanted to draw something that is a slightly bigger representation, so I've got something to work off of, you know? So that I got something of reference. Perhaps I can maybe also do some cheeky swirls. I do love a good swirl in my drawings, as you can already tell. I just wanted to feel like it's a hodgepodge. You know? A hodgepodge of patterns. So I've got a lot of freedom to add as many different shades of blues and purples in the sky. Which is a point. What colors are going to make the ferrets? I think the top one should be like, if I can get it, the lightest blue I possibly can get. And the bottom one, or unless I do them both, I could do them both blue, but I don't really want. Maybe this bottom one to be a slightly bit more pink, like a very light pink. Fun fact, for those who don't know, I actually really like pink. A lot of people seem to think I don't like pink because it's, you know, a girly color. But I actually really love pink. I actually hate the color yellow. The moon, though, saying that is going to be like a yellow tone, I think. Like all the stars, to tie them in a bit. I think something like that could work quite well. But how do I go about making the ferrets a little bit more like they are made out of pieces rather than one giant piece? The moon I can kind of get away with because it's quite angular. For the ferrets, perhaps I do his arm like this. Oh, what if I try and squeeze in little hearts on their chests to give them that like little feeling of, well, they got little hearts. Maybe. And I guess I could try and add in some like jagged lines to indicate the idea of fur without it being fur. You know, because I don't want to do fur lines. For those who don't know, I tend to do like fur lines like this or like that, depending on the kind of drawing I'm doing. So instead of like drawing those with a line, I could do it with... Ooh, I got a bit of fluff on me. I could do it with the lines of the relief to indicate that they are, well, they're fluffy. Maybe. That could be one way to do it. I think that'd be a really fun way to do it. Care ferret stare? Care ferret stare. Oh, Care Bears. I think that'd be kind of cute. It might make them look a little bit more cheeky too. And since they often have masks around their eyes, if I can find a way to like give the idea of them having masks around their eyes without also, you know, doing my usual way of doing it. So maybe that. I just had random people pop into my head. Do you remember House of Wax? Want to talk about a random hecking thing? Yeah, I remember House of Wax. What about it? What was the thing that popped in your head, or do you just remember it existed? Kind of makes him look like a Superman, but I kind of not opposed to that. Maybe this one I can go in with swirl underneath. If I can get in swirls underneath their eyes, that'd be really nice, because that kind of makes me feel about how I used to do my makeup back in school. That'd be really nice. Maybe. Then I'd line down the nose, because it's the central part of the face. Remember it existed and I was like, does that still hold up or no? It's daft. The original with Vincent Price, still good. Still very good, in my opinion, because anything he's in usually is amplified. It's kind of like Tim Curry. Anything he's in, I absolutely adore. The 2005 one, it's daft. It's so silly. Some things don't quite hold up, but it's not like painful. I still think it's very fun, personally. We all know what I'm like when I talk about movies. I always end up finding something I like. And then maybe some more zigzags here and there. Perhaps. Oh, adverts already? I haven't started drawing it yet. By the way, the reason I think this is going to be two-part is because the relief might not dry in time for me to actually start painting. So today might be just focus on line work. And then next week we focus on painting. Just as an FYI. That's probably why that is good fun though. Hello, Budagard! What's always down with you? I hope you're good. 2005 one Paris Hilton in it back when they were still trying to convince us all she was an actress. I think it's fun. It makes me think of the time where celebrities were just in movies. Like, do you remember Anaconda? They're making a film with Jack Black and, oh, who was it? I can't remember his name. Where they're gonna make a movie about the making of Anaconda. And I'm like, I kind of want to see. I hope they kind of do in the way of Tropic Thunder, because I feel like if they did it that sort of like tongue-in-cheek way, it could be bloody brilliant. That's probably why it's daft. It's good though. I like it. I think it's really funny. It's never gonna be like the most serious horror in the world. It's just teen scream. By the way, that's what I'm thinking of design-wise. What do we think? Do we think that looks rad? Anyone got any suggestions? I'll actually listen to some suggestions if anyone. Paul Rudd, that's it. That's it. This is what I'm thinking of for the bigger design. I think it could look really cool. The background, I'm thinking purples and blues. Maybe some clears here and there to kind of indicate clouds without it being a cloud designed into it. And the ferret, one's going to be blue, the lightest shade of blue I can get. Maybe a little bit of like turquoise. And then pink on the lower ferret. Suggest this. Suggest what? Oh, butts, I see. Everyone, this advert's doing a minute. I'm going to go for a cheeky Ouija in the ad break. And then when we get back, I'm going to draw this onto the paper. And then hopefully we can start tracing it onto the plastic. It's going to need to be broken up into different yellows. I kind of like the idea of it being one big piece. Because if you look at stained glass, there's often sometimes actual just one piece that is completely just one sheet of glass. So I kind of like the idea of it being the most complete piece while everything else is broken up. What do you think? Thing is, it can't be too busy with the lead in the glass if you're right. Yeah, because if you look at stained glass imagery, it can get quite busy, but I'm not opposed to this being kind of that way because I'm what's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of it. Anyway, I'm going for a wee. This advert's doing 4 seconds. I'll be right back. I'm going to leave this right here. I'm not even going to bother with the BRB screen because I'm going to be back in 2 seconds anyway. Oh, and refill your drinks. And then we'll all be back together. We'll see you in a moo, alright? It's the music.
Berries and cream.
Berries and cream. Hello, Winder. How you doing? What's up with you? I hope you're good. Is this the dial-up noise? It could be, to be fair. Pup trying to follow me everywhere. Such a little chocolate. That's what puppies do, though. Puppies are, you know, pack animals. They want to be together. Especially in the strange place that they're not used to being. Then they especially want to latch on, don't they? Oh. Now that I've left it there, what do we think? Are we thinking, yeah? Or are we thinking, ugh? I'm thinking, yeah, to be honest with you. We went from that to that. Now I'm going to draw a big. That's going to be the trickiest part. Not the last one my parents had. He wanted to be left alone to snooze all day. Oh, fair. He was accepting though. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Next week I'm taking care of my parents' dogs. That should be an interesting experience because I got to manage my parents' dogs and the ferrets. Which that's going to be a really interesting adventure for me to see how the hell that's going to go down. At least they're small dogs, but oh boy, it's going to be a really busy weekend for me. Especially that they're little dogs, so they may need lots of little pee breaks. Got Weave to help, right? Not quite. He's really busy next weekend, so he's not going to be able to help me out. So it's going to be all on my shoulders to take care of them. The idea was that he was going to help me, but then his work ramped up and now he's just unable to. So it is what it is, but that's okay. I'll be fine. Welcome back from the office, everyone. Right, now we're back Let's make this way bigger. Way bigger so that we can actually get to the drawing part. Trouble is making sure it's the right size. It doesn't actually have to be perfect because I can kind of probably zhuzh it up a little bit, but I do kind of want it to be good, you know, because going through all this crap. It'd be nice if it turns out good, but we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna have to do this side on, so I'm gonna get up and stand up to draw because the reason it's side on is because the desk isn't tall enough to go on my computer desk, so I'm having to do it this way. Can you get the ferrets to ride the dogs? Oh, I don't think that's a good idea, because one's a little, peculiar little man, let's say, who doesn't like anything. And then the other one, she likes things the way she likes things and doesn't want anyone to tell her nah. So, it's going to be interesting. I know I can take care of, the dogs. I know I can take care of the ferrets. But them together is going to be a bit of a tricky one. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. Anyway. Yeah, I know I'm an experienced pet owner, but I've never had the ferrets and the dogs in one building before like this. So this is going to be an interesting one. Right, I'm going to draw straight up with the one in the corner. Again, I don't have pencils, so I'm just kind of having to hope I can kind of wing the shape. I'm going to go with the... Should I go with yellow? Maybe I'll go with yellow first. I think I'm going to do yellow first because yellow is the paler color, which means if I make any mistake, I can then go in with a purple and correct the mistake, hopefully. So, oh boy. I want his tail to end about here. I want his head to be here. So I'll use the yellow as my guide. I'm going to bring it down a little bit more. As my guiding, and then I'll go in with a purple for what is going to be. Again, it's still a little bit too high. Let's go here. That's better than when I flip them over this way. Have a little bit more hopeful fluidity. I don't mind if they kind of go outside the frame a little bit because I don't want it to be like, oh, it's a center frame. I like it when it's a little bit out of frame because personal preference. I just think it looks cooler when things are a little bit cut off. Then let's go in with this leg. That's the rabbit toe beans. And this one is going to go up like this. That arm. This one's going to go down right here.
Nightmare_1 just kept their antlers for 22 months.
This sock goes back on then. Thank you, Nightmare. How you doing? I hope you're good. What's up, what's down with you? Hope you've had a good week. And then his ears here. And then for the wing, I'm kind of thinking here. And the other wing here. Sheet. Yeah, I do have a sketchbook somewhere in the house, but I can't find it. I think it's in my door behind there, behind Weeb's giant PC box, but I can't take that out without like taking everything out, and I wasn't going to do that because my body's in a lot of pain today, believe it or not. Doing good. Just made breakfast after hitting gym. Hit the new PB on leg press. Nice, good, well done. I'm alright. I could be better. Not 100%, but alright. Surviving. Let's go over here. Besides, Winder, what's the fun in like doing everything properly when you can just make everything 3 million times harder than they're meant to be? I want to take his chin down here. And then one eyeball. I'm actually kind of amazed I can draw a ferret upside down, I'm not gonna lie. The day I learned I've got a hidden skill in drawing ferrets upside down. Usually I just flip the canvas, but hey, I guess today we're going for it. Tooth here, tooth here. Maybe an extra tooth. Yeah, extra teeth. And I want his eyeball to look over here. And then I do kind of want to make sure I do some extra lines. Now, stained glass doesn't always have it being like clear, see-through glass. They sometimes have embellishments in them. So I'm also gonna try and do a bit of that with the eyeballs by getting my like eye wrinkles around as well. It's my thought. So I'm having to stand like this. It's the best way I can get there. It's not on purpose. It's just it does what I needed to do, which is kind of brace myself so I'm not like destroying my back. Unless Depot can live life on hard mode, because we wouldn't want it to be easy, right? Exactly. When I was in the womb, I chose, yeah, let's make life hell. And here we are. It could be worse. Always be worse. There's one arm. Work, it's fine. Unlock the level 5. I just never did it. Sorry, Brad. Unlock the 5 levels. Go. Oh, right. For a minute, I was like, what do you mean 5 levels? Huh? Bigger on because it's closer. And then take his body off. Then I want to draw his wing by here. Don't mind if it cuts into him a little bit because it's a bit more fun. It's fun. Yeah, of course. One wing, 2 wing, 3 wing. Pinky talons at the bottom of them so that they can latch onto things. Indicate where I want to add the extra doodle lines. Just so that I can have a good idea of where I'm adding extra leaf lines for pattern work. Yeah, that should be okay. And then some nose, I might give them something like that for the nose. Ears, I think will be just fine as are. Maybe actually I'll do them in zigzags as well. I'm not trying to be exactly like stained glass imagery because it's not stained glass. I'm not actually working with welding something together, but I'm just trying to evoke the same sort of idea. Let me know if anything's too loud. I don't have my headphones on because it means I can move around a bit easier. But do let me know if anything's blowing out your ear holes and I'll adjust the volumes. At least this way you can actually hear me the entire time, so that must be nice for once. Compared to the Willow Flop where I had to basically yell all day. Are you making glass? Do you have a bulk of bag sand? No, I'm not making glass, no. Wish I could, but no. Alas, my funds and my craft room don't go that far. That should hopefully make them look a little bit more, well, like they've got movement, right? Ferrets actually have 5 digits. I'm not going to draw 5 digits. The game's user is drying you out a bit now. Okay, thank you. I'll turn it right down. We can make edible stained glass by melting boiled sweets. You could, but I don't trust myself in dealing with boiled sweets either, if I'm honest. Uki, next stream, turned our art game room into a small factory. Honestly, I would love to be able to have this room be better suited for doing craft and gaming. I dream of having a big square room, like maybe double the size of this room, just like this size room, but a second one right next to it, so that I could have my gaming desk against the wall, have bookcases on as many walls as I possibly can, so it's like being in a library almost, against all the walls, so I've got places to stash my craft as well as my display pieces I like and my books. And then on one side I would like it to be another opened up bit, like where I would have my desk. Maybe I could draw. I'll draw what is my dream desk. I'll draw it in the center because I don't mind if it's like, oh, you know what, I'll do it on this bit.
R_VH just kept their antlers for 19 months.
Hey, R, thank you very much, Lee. Thank you so much. How you doing? What's almost down with you? I hope you're good. I know that sucks. So what I would love is have a square-shaped room if I possibly can. Let's say, I don't know, a door's there. They're usually in the corner because you share a wall with other parts of the house in the UK. Let's say all that bookcases. All that, say, until there. Bookcases. 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 Let's just say that, right? All that bookcases. Gaming spot, right? Gaming spot. A table goes here. And the idea why I would love a room this big, table goes there so that I can pull it out, open it up, one of those foldable dining tables that I can open up and make a nice big table in the center of the room so that I've got space to make crafts and walk around the entire table in order to get into all angles I need for painting, creating things, wet felting. I can actually like move around the room to be able to work on my arts and farts. I would love that. And then it can fold away nice and go back there, you know? And then I got a nice center room as well, like the center. I could put a pole in the middle of the room. That's what like would be my ideal craft room shape would be. The likelihood of that is hell no. I live in the UK, every room's tiny, but that would be the dream. That would be the dream kind of like build, to be honest with you. All I got is a padded room and a window. That sounds great to me, to be honest with you. Not gonna lie. That sounds amazing. That's what you need, right? One big bed and a window. I'll separate the moving from the craft room, but that's just a vibe for me. I like the idea of having 2 separate rooms, but also, I often run to and from the computer. Like I draw on the computer in order to get some reference. Sometimes drawing on paper, like I don't have paper on hand, so I draw on the computer. And it'll save me having to like print it off or send it to my iPad or my phone and then run off to the craft room and do it there, or have a complete separate PC system, which why do that when I can just do it all in one room? All in one room. That would be just like great. Oh yeah, obviously a separate gym room, but to be honest with you, Paul, it's not like having 3 weights or anything like that kind of workout. But who knows? If I ever get a room like that shape, I would die. Absolutely die. Right, so this is the top ferret done. His heart is in the center. Right there. So let's draw the second one, which will be down here. And then we'll do the moon. And then hopefully, I don't want to cover up that one's face, I'm using it as a proportional thing. If anyone's just popped in and wondering what I'm doing, I'm currently trying to create the design I'm going to be drawing on my bit of plastic to look like stained glass art. Oh, that was your leg on the table? Yeah, I sit funny. I sit funny when I'm creating. This is why I would love a nice big room to create in, so that I can sit the way that I like to sit when I'm making things. You should see the way I sit at my desk when I'm drawing. I was trying to figure out, like, he's moving a leg, but the leg isn't moving. So the leg's up. No, it's my leg. It's my leg. Draw his bum down here. You up a bit. Too much into the moon if I can help it, but something like that. I think will be a good shape. Something like that. Yeah, let's give that a go. Funny posters keep the blood flowing. I just like moving a lot. I've never been like a 2 feet down on the floor kind of person. I want you to have your cheek up, so. Nice. I like the idea that they're both looking at each other. I think that'd be really sweet. Bum, 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 bum. Don't mind making their cheeks a little bit more wispy. Over here. Go. One downside of being taller, you can't do the weird poses because chairs and desks aren't big enough. Never considered that. I just call myself like a convertible friend. No matter how small a car is, I will still find a way to fold myself in it. There's never anything that's too small. I will always find my way to contort into shape. He's not meant to be looking angry. It's just the way that the pen's kind of done the shape. Tooth there. Why I give that one a blep? I'll give one a blep. I think that'd be nice, now that I think about it. Then we go down here. Talk again, the curves of the body. I want an arm over here. I want an arm coming out from there. Kind of doing some sort of symmetry, but without doing symmetry. You can do the Riker maneuver. What's a Riker maneuver? What's that? I don't think I've ever heard that one before. Going there. And then another wing. Great. Yeah. Now I want to do his other leggy. Might have made his body too thin there, so bring that out. One leg there. Other leg here. Curve his bum over. Ugh. Oh, he's a long boy, this one. Now that I'm standing up, I can see that. Bring it up, bring it down, big old swell. That's fine. Some of my parents have been super duper long, some have been very short. Oh, Star Trek, I see. Okay, that's why I'm not picking up on that one. Sat on chairs by lifting his leg over the back of the chair. Oh, that's weird. I say that as like end of a decision. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, that's so weird. Couldn't be me. Lied. Do this. Do that. Another mask. That connects down to the nose. Almost looks a bit badger-like. Let's have that go down there. Go down there. Then I want this arm to kind of go into a tear shape. Another heart. Here. Big old heart. More almost gesture-like shaping here. And then I want to make it look length of your ferret doesn't matter. It does not matter. They are all gloriously fun size. I'll tell you what I did this week. I logged into my Second Life account. I logged into Second Life. So I tend to log in every year. I've left it 2 years since I last logged in. 2 years. And it's been actually the more depressing time I've logged in. Because last time I logged in, a lot of the things I remember were still open. From years and years and years ago. Bear in mind my account's like... it's basically old enough to be a teenager. And then all the things that I used to go and visit and do, they are now actually closed. Actually closed. And a part of me is like, aww. Aww. Because last time I popped in, nothing was closed. A lot of things were still open. But this time round, a lot of things were. And I was like, kind of sad, actually. Oh, yeah, it was bound to happen. But it does make me kind of go, oh, you know? Alright, let's get that moon in. Do I want to freehand it? No, I'm going to go in with my yellow. Get the idea. Go, then here. Up. Up and over. Oh my god. I don't think I've ever done something like this large before. I've done something like this before, but on small bits of acetate. Never ever giant bit of plastic. And I'm only now just starting to realize how big of a mission I'm giving myself. Because this is gonna take some time. It's gonna take a little time. Then let's go and do this. God, I wish I could have found my sketchbook. If I had my giant sketchbook, this would be great, but no! Multiple A4 paper. What a clever clogs I am. Maybe I have time for the line work anyway. What? Oh, yeah. I only went into tonight expecting to just get the line work done. Because the relief takes 24 hours to harden. But it can be touch dry in 30 minutes. So I was not going into tonight knowing I was going to color. This is why I immediately opened with, it's a two-parter! Because we're probably not going to get there, friends. Big old star. Circles. As always, some smaller. I actually do have some gold relief that I've never used before. I might do that for the stars. I think that might be nice. Maybe. And the circles. Especially if I did them in, like, opaque. So that when the light comes through, it's not, like, going through those bits. It could be, it'd just be dark spots. And then when I have the light on, they will glow. So maybe that might be nice. Perhaps. Maybe. We'll see how we get on. I might go, tacky. I don't know until you start, do you, sometimes? I think it's gonna look pretty cool, though, but I don't know. It might look bloody dreadful. Star right here. And there. Now I want to go in and do where the patterns are. I've got something to follow with a relief. Tacky would be pretty fun, not gonna lie. I'm kind of thinking about it. I'm actually also thinking about mixing glitter into some of the painted squares. I'm calling them squares, but like the cells. I was thinking about adding glitter into some of them because I think that might be fun. I do have some micro glitters, like really tiny glitters, and I think that would be really rad. Alright, let's start going in with some swirls. And I just do them as one line. And then I'm gonna break them up a bit. I'm gonna try and make the relief around the ferrets thicker so that they stand out more. Same with the moon. I'm going to try and make it like 2 lines thick rather than say like 1 line thick, just to give an idea. So that they are not blending in, hopefully, too much. Almost like a thicker weld, I guess. I think that might be a good idea. Because you're the one who's making it. Oh, lamp! You spoil me with such words. You're cute. If I ever have kids, I'm going to make sure to get their macro glitter. Macro giant glitter! The biggest glitter that ever was or ever will be. It's just one giant sequin. Actually, what is the world's biggest sequin? I never thought of that. What is the world's giant? Is there a giant sequin out there? There's got to be a giant sequin somewhere. What is the world's biggest sequin? Yeah. Is there one? I know in Cardiff they got the world's largest Welsh spoon. And the smallest, which was made out of a matchstick. It's actually smaller than a matchstick. The world's biggest sequin? That's gotta be something. I remember once I went to the Tate Modern years and years ago. It was during a university trip because I was doing an artsy-fartsy course. Just to build my portfolio up to try and get into animation, and then got told to quit. Not salty. Nope, still not salty. What's it saying? And then, what was I saying? Yeah, they had little tiny people carved into pencils. It was awesome. I was like, bloody hell, imagine the patience of that. And then it reminded me of all my friends who paint minis. And then I just can't get over that there are people out there with patience to paint minis, because it could not be me. Far too impatient for that nonsense. Okay, so I couldn't find anything related to giant sequin. Okay, so noted. Next week on Will It Flop, we're gonna make the world's biggest sequin. It's just the letter C with lots of sequins on it. Yes, nightmare, hive mind. I think this is looking kind of cool, but I might be just tooting my own horn. Am I tooting my own horn, or does this look cool? Question, 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 question. Looks at chat for approval. Do we think it looks cool? It looks awesome, you think? If that's the case, I'll feel it. We're gonna make it ourselves and call it Guinness. Imagine that! Guys, we do a Guinness World Record on stream. That'd be good. I do learn about the word palette, which is like a type of sequin. Is it? I know palette for like art palette, mouth palette, that sort of stuff. Do I wanna tear out the other side? I think I'm gonna give this bit of plastic a clean. Just because it's been stored for ages, I'm just gonna go and give it a quick wipe. Where's my cloth? You know what? Who needs a cloth when you have a sock? Who needs a cloth when you got a sock? I'm just gonna use a sock. Sock will be fine. Who needs perfection? We all know I do imperfect things here. Should be fine. Should be good enough. Right. Versatility of socks. Heck yeah. Oh, you can see my light. You can see my light above my head. It's a star, in case anyone can't make it out. Right, I'm going to pop this open, and then we're going to start doing the relief. Perfect in our imperfection. Exactly. Perfectly imperfect. I need to also... I don't know. One way to find out. Oh, do I need... Oh, just back on the paintbrush. Ah! Keep your feet warm. Decorate your streamer like Christmas tree and stuff. Yeah. Well, this is the there we go. Toughest bit of foil ever. Right, I'm gonna do a quick tester just to make sure it's open, which I don't think it is gonna be open at the top. To be honest, I might have to cut it, but I don't think so. It should just come through. It's not. You're not a twist open. Come on, you should be a twisty open. A lot of things twisty opens. There is something at the top there. What are you? What are you? Just be a twisty twist. You usually twisty twists. You're not going to twisty twist open? Oh, I gotta get scissors, aren't I? There's like something in it. Can I use those to take? Where did I put that thing? Lost it. Never mind. Sewing scissors. Hello, Melissa. How you doing? What's down with you? I hope you're well. You. Oh my gosh! I can't open it. Ah, there we go. Got it. I think. There we are. Got our sort of relief. Job and a half. Not gonna lie. Would you like to see survive a flat tire? You just survived a flat tire. You okay? You alright? I hope you're alright. Making sure my hands are clean. Well, let's just go straight into it then, shall we? I'll go in with the tail. So this might look like nothing to you guys from up above. Oh no, you can actually see the black lines coming on. That's good. It's kind of like frosting a cake. You can do this with Posca pens as well if you wanted. But I obviously decided we can't just do Posca pens, can we? No. I want to feel like I'm actually doing stuff with glass because fancy pants. My scooter tire burst while riding. Oh no! I hope you had a helmet and stuff on. Thank you the warmest energies, and I also hope it's not too expensive to repair. Are you okay? How scary that is. And here I am moaning about having my body being dodgy and who had a blown tire. Scary. You've now made me want to double check my kick scooter next time I use it. Now the idea is you're meant to kind of do like tidy lines. Let's be honest, it's me. These lines are never going to be tidy because I am Chaos 3000 and I can't do tidy. So that's always good. I'm going to try and start from top left and move across because obviously as I get going, I can't rest my arm on the plastic anymore as we get going on. So I kind of have to be a little bit thoughtful about where I'm actually going with this. I am, except for your shoe. What happened to your shoe? It's mandatory here? Good. Over here, technically it's mandatory. But there's a lot of people who go out without helmets. Which I think is being an idiot, to be honest. I was trying to think of a nicer way to say it, and there is no nicer way to say it. You're being an idiot. The best way I can explain this, it's kind of like doing henna without doing henna. Whoa, that's a bit of a blotch. Ooh, a slip. That's fine. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to sort this line out and I'm just making it worse. Yeah, it'll be fine. souls come loose. No. Got any glue or a cobbler near you to get your soul back in? Okay, that's a little bit over there. Same here in Sweden. I always say you only have one head and the rest is fixable. I mean, some parts, but yeah, I agree. Gonna go on the road or go and do anything that's faster than walking or running. And you're not in a car or a helmet. Let's go all the way over here. Fast and Furious moped scooter drift. No, don't do it. Don't be a sausage. So the benefit of doing it this way is that it should look good on both sides. Unless I do like patterns on one side and like layer it like a cake. I don't have plans of doing that. Oh, the concentration I have going on right now. Okay, yeah. Hi, Rosiel. How you doing? What's down? I hope you're good. Starting to wonder if I should have put 2 of these. Maybe I should have. Breakfast took forever to eat and I'm not a morning food person. Oh no. Is that at least good? I like breakfast. Usually because I'm running around so much in the evening that I don't have time to like eat much before bed. So by the time it's morning, I am ravenous. I want to eat the planet. Ooh, that's a funny apple. Okay, yeah. Just 4 eggs, 2 pieces of raisin toast. Nice. We just have a bunch of cheese to snack on tomorrow. Good, indulge. I'm the devil on your shoulder. Gluttony! Wahoo! Now, good on ya. Enjoy. Craving. You work hard. Enjoy. How much I'm concentrating. I thought I'm gonna be able to talk and do this, but it's really hard to talk and do this at the same time. I'm just gonna focus on the line work of the ferret, and then I guess I can go in and do the sky just in case I do run out, because I can always use a Posca pen. You know? Some of these lines by doing a little brush. Oh, I can a little bit. Just a teeny tiny itty bitty bit. Little bit. Just take the edge off. Big focus. It's because you can't erase it. Well, you can, but it's not like you kind of have to just make sure your one line is good because there's not much going back. Every mistake shows. It's messy. Yeah? The best I can explain, you know my book that I do every Friday? It's basically that, but with more stakes. I can probably scrape it off at the end if I don't like it, but I don't want to do that because that's a waste of time. And it might never ever look as good as new. Stand back up so I can actually see what I'm doing. Let's thicken out that line a bit more. I'm actually sweating. Oh my god. So stressful. Take some of that away. Oh, I found the safety pin. Right there. Only on Fridays. Yep. There we go. It would have helped if I cut the nib off better. But I didn't! Woo. Bit of a messy chin. That's okay. Might notice the faster I go, the cleaner the line. That's because I'm also putting pressure down on the tube, and it helps. Thanks, Lamp. Wow, such action. Such action. The most extreme stream on Twitch right now. One false move and it's all over. Will you be here when I inevitably fail? Might actually have to tie my hair up higher because I'm noticing it's long enough that it might interact with some of these lines. Oh! No, I slipped! Save it, save it, save it. Oh. Okay, time to retie hair. Willie Vlogs! See you on the next episode! I'm glad you guys are able to see the lines. That's good. Oh my gosh! Hair! Please, thank you. My hair is doing my nut in at the moment. It's getting in the way of everything. Sausage! I am one. It is known. Microphone's in the way now.
That's all I got to say. It's in the report. That's all I got to say. It's in the report.
Not gonna lie, this part of me is like, can I actually do teeny tiny nice lines for the face line stuff? Or is it gonna be a mess? Oh my gosh, what's this? Oh no. Horrid. A dyspraxic versus something that requires a lot of teeny tiny hand details. Ugh, that's horrid. Ugh, I hope the paint job saves it. Because that's a mess right there. Oh my gosh. I'm doing it too thick. Maybe I should have done it with a bloody Sharpie. Oh, well, at least that one's nice. Ah! stabbing yourself in the nose. Yeah! Yeah! Then bake the cake. That would be much better. Whew! Do we have a process? What process? Oh, the process, yeah. I don't know, I'm trusting in something right now, if I'm honest. Is it a higher being, or is it just trying my best not to blink odds that I sometimes Oh, bloody hell. Maybe I should have got some tissue. Yeah, I wanted the lines that thick. Yeah, that's me. That is me. That's what I want. Yeah. I didn't want dainty pretty lines, girl. I wanted thick, blocky lines everywhere. Yeah. Ooh, my back hurts. What does the experience is doing hard? No, it looks so nope. Oh, that's fun. That is a. What is that? What is that? That is a splodging out. Oh. I don't know what I'm trying to do now, but I'm using a brush. I'm going off protocol. Go. Okay, we're doing this then. Okay, sure. Sure, we're going off the bloody. Yep. Yep. New tactic. I become the glass painting. It's not the brush to do this with, I can tell you that much. It's the worst brush ever! Ugh. Oh, you could just done the Wednesday painting. Oh. No. done with one ferret. Just the one. No other ferret. Oh. It'll hopefully look much better on the other side. That doesn't do any eyes now. Roar. This is actually intense. You're telling me I'm stressing. Everybody.
Fallen Helix just subscribed. 39 years. I have been subbed longer than I've been alive.
How you doing, Helix? What's up down with you? I hope you're good. Thank you so much for renewing your antlers. I appreciate it. What's up down with you, though? But also pulling through, though. Woo! Somehow. Doing the thing. Oh, blink. Whoa. Oh. Ugh. Good, are you stressed? I'm okay. I'm alright. Mostly, I think. Surviving. You? How was your week? That was better than last week. Ugh. I keep trying to do it lightly and then I just don't. Oh boy. Little squad right in the middle of that. Everybody, there's adverts too. Go and take your meds, take your vitamins. Do something that's good for you. Do it. I implore it. Ooh. Ooh. I'm trying to look at the lines. I actually think progress in this puzzle has now halted. Thanks, things are looking blurry. It didn't load when I go look at you. If it means anything, I can see the progress. At least the center image is basically done. Would you like a different puzzle? Would you like a different puzzle to do? Because if it's like painful, I thought there was a different one for you. Because you're the only one who's doing it at the moment. Heck no, this creature will be puzzled by now. Okay. Alright. I'll leave it going then. That is the worst wing I've ever seen, but it's my wing! I just realized I no longer line up. You finished the book? For some... Oh, no! That's annoying. If it was last week, you could have snuck in. Well, you're gonna have to do better next time then, aren't you, Helix? Next one I'm gonna start in January, I think, for better, easier counting for us all. try and use this brush. Do some of my more favorite details. Deep breathing. Oh, sorry for like going quiet every so often. I just need to focus. Need to focus. Okay. Whew. Okay. Okay, plain white puzzle when? Me? Who knows? Maybe one day, knowing me. Move back in line. Oh no, I've missed. I muddled my lines up. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Have I somehow... Things have shifted. But that's fine. I can make it up. It's only a base, right? How important is it? Yeah, in the window of the museum. It's hopefully gonna cast some really pretty colors. And if it doesn't, I might cry. Okay. Now, I was thinking about doing the mask lines. I don't think I'm gonna do that because I don't think I'm precise enough for that just yet. So I'm going to hold off doing that just this mo. Oh, sorry. And let's got the mic. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the other ferret because I do worry if I have enough of this to do the entire thing. And if I don't, then I'm just guess it's going to be a 3-parter. But we'll see. Maybe wants to see what it looks like so far. If I can pick it up a little bit. Don't know if you can see it. In my cam. But it's a sploochy boy. It's a sploochy boy. He's very, very splooched. That's okay. That's fine. Convince himself. He'll be fine at the end result. How did I get stuff there? Oh no, you suck. Use a sock. How did I get a bunch of chunk by there? Use my nails. Scrape, 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 scrape. Oh, I'm so glad I didn't cut my nails today. I was gonna. Oh. Okay. All right. Rescued. Rescued. looks smooshed on our spot. That's good. He definitely looks smooshed to me. Very, very smooshed. Alright. Try and get this second ferret done, huh? Oh, that's a good start. I've already got a bit by there. Okay. So brave, we're straight over the top. Paint job will save everything is what I'm telling myself right now. How long do you think it's going to take to dry? It can take 30 minutes for touch dry. 24 hours for complete dry. So we're not going to be painting tonight. Obviously, I mean, look at the time. We're not going to be painting tonight. I knew as much because we're only here for 3 hours. They'll be dry by this time tomorrow. All the way through, that is. Especially the chunkier bits. I'm doing exactly where I want to go. It doesn't look. Oh yeah. Blah, 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 blah. What a chat. Look at me go. Got nice plans tomorrow? Anyone do anything lovely? Oh, that was a close one. I smushed the tail. And poke the pup, probably. Nice. And probably wipe up a puddle of wee. Yeah, that's probably it. That do be puppy things. Come on, hands, work with me. Work with me. Oh no. Me being like, just like, what, an hour ago? I'm gonna do like, you know, thick lines around the ferret so that it doesn't blend into the background too much. Me can't do a thin line to save my life today. Good thing I intended to go in with a thick line. At least that counts for something. It is all as intended. Yep, every line. It was how I wanted it. Even the ones where I do a very grim looking face where I'm like, oh no. I meant it, I think. Should have done a mosaic. Should have done a mosaic. Ah! Microphone always in the way. Do, 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 do. Oh. Oh boy. Oh, I should probably explain a bit, shouldn't I? I don't think we're gonna do arts and crafts every Friday, by the way. Might be all sorts. Depends whatever tickles my fancy on the day, if I'm honest, especially when I go back to work. That's good news I haven't shared. I signed a contract today. I am now officially in work mid-October into mid-January next year. So I'm covered through the holidays. Hooray! Very, very, very happy. Very happy. It's a job I really wanted. So I'm really glad to have gotten it. And in case anybody's listening who's like, what do you mean only for then? I'm a freelancer, so I only work for XYZ amount of time before my next gig happens, you know, that sort of vibe. I've got my next job lined up. So I've decided to not look anywhere else and just take it chill for a few weeks before I go head first into hybrid. You all know how deaded I get with hybrid, so yeah. Be worth it. It's gonna be a really good project. I'm really excited to work with everyone. Can't wait to tell you guys what I'm working on as well. Can't tell you yet. It's all NDA. Trust me when I say you're gonna freak.
Ow.
Taraco just kept their antlers for 30 months. 30 months. 30 months. But last month it was 29.
How you doing, Terry? What's up, Sam? Hope you're good. I'll put a sock on a second. Just concentrating a minute. How you doing, Terry? You shouldn't be a freelancer. Charge for those lance pokes. Oh, I do. Oh, wait. Oof. I am actually getting quite low in the tube, which is not good. I'm so tired, but thanks, Brendo. You're tired too. I genuinely think it's because autumn's on the horizon. That's why everyone's so tired at the moment, because I am also deaded. Absolutely deaded at the moment. Let me get that sock on. I just realized I never reset the timer. I don't think, because it hasn't gone off in ages. So, yeah, that's always good fun. There we go. Spring is on my horizon. Oh, yeah! You excited for spring? I'm very excited for autumn. I mean, it's already in the air, if I'm honest. Autumn, but September does feel like it's been a month burnout for me. Oh, I'm not surprised. If you start feeling like burnout, it's a sign to try and take a little break from stuff. IMO. Because the brain will just not. You don't want to go to that point. That's the worst point. tongue in. Breaks are scary. No, they should be enjoyed and celebrated. Breaks are good for you. You're not a machine. Breaks make you work even better than working burnt out. I'm in the process of burnout since July now, I think about it. Yeah. I'm still dealing with my weird over-century issues. Really irritating. I made myself a stir fry the other day. Can't eat it. Can't eat it. So he's been eating it instead. Livid. Make yourself a really nice, enriching meal, then realize you can't eat it. Ugh. The worst. Right. Going with a brush again, and we'll do these little tiny eye details, hopefully. If brush permits. Brush does not look like it wants to permit. Great. Not great, but it'll do. I think tomorrow for me it's just the usual, then cheese. Nice. Yeah, I've been having a lot at the moment. Takes a while. I'm convinced I still have some college burnout in my system because I never took the time to recover properly. Oh my god, you remind me of me. I didn't even graduate. I was straight in a job working in the industry, so I had no rest between, you know, graduating and getting work, which is great. But the trouble with that was working so hard on my FMP, which was my final major project, and then going straight into work. Definitely blew a few neurons, for sure. But hey-ho. We work with our limits, don't we? You gotta remember to take breaks, because if you don't take a break, your body will do it for you. And you don't want to get to that point. That is the worst point, because who knows how long it takes to recover then. These lines are so messy! Suddenly they're better! Mood because my neurons feel like deflated balloon. Remember to take breaks from stuff. Or do something you like doing in your own time that doesn't use any sort of anything. For me at the moment, that's Infinity Nikki, so I'm grateful for it at the moment. One thing I can do where everything just, my brain goes quiet. I'm gonna use my fingers. Oh my gosh, why are my hands so wobbly? Show us, you got this. Okay. Nice hot shower after this. Yep. Nice hot. Have a nice hot shower. Lovely. Proper lush. I was trying to fully sit down and set a thing to do on OBS on Wednesday, and like a minute into adding stuff, I felt
Zara writes 96 just kept their antlers for 21 months. How?
Hello, Zara! How you doing? What's up? What's down with you? I hope you're good. Are you gonna stop? Hope you're good. Thank you so much for your support. How you doing? I have new antlers. Yep, they grow over time. They do. They grow over time. How you doing, Zara? You know, hop Minwa, what's up? What's down with you? Hope you're good. It's good. Sorry, I haven't been in your stream for. It's fine. Life happens. You may or may not have. So you have a rotary cuff injury. You sausage. What happened? Are you okay? Obviously, other than having an injury. Are you okay? Sending you the warmest energies. Hope you feel better soon. And that's a swift healer. Although saying that, I don't hear that they are very swift. They take as long as they need. And it heals. Send you all of my spoons and marbles. Ooh, there we go. Ew, that's bad. Hope you feel better. So yeah, it is hopefully. Yeah, never, ever say sorry for not being here. You know the drill. Life happens. I get it. For you, injury it seems instead of life. Alright, let's do these patterns. Oh no! Okay. Okay. Basically, I went to a playground with your partner, pushed out those spinning things, those high springs round, let go, kept going, and lost the fight with the ground. Bruised an arm before a week, 2 weeks into the injury, went to urgent care, x-ray, no breaks. Saw rotary cuff, advised to wear sling to immobilize the arm and shoulder. And 5 weeks ago, oh my god, Sarah, you sausage! How dare you pick a fight against a tire? Tires are bigger and stronger. Never ever pick a fight with a tire. Or the ground for that matter. Ground is sturdy. Ground is a tank. Sorry to hear that you had such a bad accident. And you all the spoons. Hope it doesn't take long until it's all sorted and stuff. You sausage. Send you all the spoons. I can't believe you've done that. That makes me think of my mother, the day that she broke her arm. As an adult woman, like, she was in her 40s, I believe, if I remember rightly. She broke her arm doing roller derby. Not every day you can say that about your mum, can it? Oh, my mum broke her arm doing roller derby. Oh, what? It'll heal. It's just a silly memory. Yeah, and then you're like, remember that time that I had vengeance against any sort of tire swings? Now you've got like the excuses like the Kill Bill siren in your head when you see tire swings. And remember, and then give them curses. Oh, stop moving! Thank you. And you. Stop wiggling around, thank you. Oh. Next time you fight Ty, use a knife. Or I would say don't do that, because that sounds like that's going to go back on you. I never recommend going in with a sharp object. Plus also UK, it's illegal to have knives on you. Remember for work, but it's a big but. I'm no longer in the warehouse, or I'm just transport admin, been doing that for 6 weeks. Ooh, how has that been going? Oh, that's been going okay. Been enjoying it. Well, as much as one can enjoy work. It was that time where I was going wrong. Wait, wrong. Oh no. Not wrong. Go. Leggy out. Stop running out when I get there. I mean, I'd never advise things that are illegal where you live, no? Mm-hmm. I wouldn't. Go. Stop running out. Might not have enough to do the whole background, you know. Don't do anything illegal, Chad. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Otherwise, you can't sit down and play games and stuff. That would kind of be stuffy. Right. Game plan. If I run out of this stuff before I get to do the background, I'll open the gold maybe, and we'll do the gold for the stars and things. Whew. Yeah. Tube does only so much goo. It does, unfortunately. Trouble is, it's not coming out like really thin. It's coming out kind of bloopy, probably because of the way I cut it. So it's using way more than it should. That's fine though. Working with it. I really have a tiny hole would have been one thing. Yeah, well, fortunately, I had a cut open. And I don't have a Stanley knife to be able to cut it open because I don't like Stanley knives because they scare me. Oh. It's good. I got asked my manager. You said you good with music, you? And said transport admin was leaving and was asked if he knew anyone. So he asked me and said my friend was stood behind him with a thumbs up. So I said yes, going really well. I'm actually enjoying it. Good. I'm considering finding a new job, but I'm the admin. Yeah, same company, but I'm enjoying it. The heavy lifting and sat down. Good stuff. Glad you're able to find something you like doing there. That's good. Nice. The swings and roundabouts then. Swings and roundabouts. I'm gonna go in with my finger to try it. Oh, I slipped there. Alright, let's get those swirls in the tail. Lush. Here. I'm so glad I'm showering after this. Very sensitive, it was kind of funny. What'd I do? What'd I do? Should have gone in with a Posca pen. Would have done 300 times better. But no! Oh, look at Blast Relief! Let's just Blast Relief! That's such a good idea! Wow! Such a good idea! Oh, you're a genius. Such a genius. I just know I'm gonna find this stuff in my hair tomorrow. I was wondering, how sweaty and stressful would you say this is? Out of what? What am I grading it out of? What kind of grade? I'll give you my current review of it. Oh my gosh! What is that? That's I shouldn't even ask. Oh. On a scale of 1 to 10, levels of moisture, I guess. I'd say I'm a good 9.5 of moisture right now. I am sweaty 5,000. This is like gritting your teeth because someone's doing nails on a chalkboard kind of stress. I love it. It's so stressful, but I'm really enjoying it, weirdly. There's something wrong with me. Nails on a chalkboard, yeah. That sort of vibe.
Ow!
Thank you, Rick! I'll read your message in a second, just concentrating. Looks awful, but it'll be fine in the end. Who was a dad joke. I don't, but I guess I'm reading it anyway. What's the difference between outlaws and in-laws? Outlaws are actually wanted. That's kind of sad. We're still banned. Oh, shut up, Kay. You're fine. What's always down with you? Thank you for the tippies. Racket, painting, book of beaties. Thank you. Pen. There you go. Names in the book. Thank you. How you doing, Rack? What's always down with you? Hope you're good. Think you're seeking the thrills? Chills. Bit of both. Bit of both. What time is it? Half past. Bloody hell. Hey, Rosin, how you doing? What's always down with you? I hope you're good. I really do. Welcome on into Stress Zone 3000. I can already confirm this bit up here is starting to dry out a bit. That's good. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to just thicken up the line, not destroy it. Oh no, I did a smooch. Get rid of that. Good old eyeliner trick, that is. Touch it and smoosh until it's picked up off the thing and goes on your finger instead. Hi, Rosin. Yeah, makeup looks amazing. Thank you. I feel like a mess. Good enough stress for everyone. Just drive back from South Wales after Mercy's trip down. And oh no, sorry, Rosin. Send you all the warmest energies. All of the warmest ones. I hope at least it helps close chapters, so to speak. But I won't say much more. I'm sure you're here for distraction, but send you my thoughts. Hope you and the fam are okay, as one can be. Oh my. Ooh. How much for the glass? It's not glass, but $1 billion plus shipping. For one trip to Japan for 3 weeks. All inclusive, thanks, Kate. Connect. Ooh. Well, that's as much goop I can get out of that, I think, unless I can get a little bit more on that wing. Ooh, I'm on the last lot. I can feel how empty the tube's becoming. Right, since I did teeth on that one, I'm gonna do teeth on this one too. With whatever I've got left. I was gonna use a brush to do it, but you know what? I think I can do it. On this side. Sorry I can't read chat while I'm doing this. It's a little bit focused. That's what I need to do with it. Yeah, we're okay. Tired after driving 20 hours with in 3 days. Bloody hell. Hopefully you don't have to do that anytime soon again. You all the warmth. Gotta go to bed. Hope you have a nice one. Night, lamb. Kick the butt, chew the bubblegum. Rest well. Speak soon. North Star. Okay, I can't feel any more coming out of that tube. But if I flip this all around... Okay, it's not going to really help that much, but you might be able to see a little bit clearer how it's looking. It's getting there. It's getting there. Turns out I think it's going to take a little bit longer to do all the fine lines than I anticipate. Ooh, I've noticed there's a little bit of a gap here. Can I get that? Ah, there's barely anything left. Got it. Nice. More, I know you got a little bit more to give. Thank you. What was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. Maybe up to this next will be edgy comments for souls. Edgy comments for souls. Oh dear. Alright, let's flip it all back around. Go. I need to make sure not to bin this template so that next week I know where I'm plinky plonking all of my lines. I've got you upside down. But things over here take longer on the stream, of course, because I have to stop every 2 minutes and read chat. Because if I don't, Kay's gonna be like, you mean me? You hate me, don't you? Kay's gonna be like, no, I don't. Lies. Right, I think that's all I'm gonna be able to do tonight. You know, I could open up the next release and do the gold. Honestly, I don't think I'm gonna do that. I don't think I'm gonna do that at all because it's stressful and I'm worried if I cut the top wrong, I'm not gonna be able to close it again once I've opened it, you know? So I think I'd rather not chance that and do it all in one night. So this is gonna be actually probably more like 3 parts potentially. But then again, next week I'll be able to paint the ferrets. Maybe I'll do that. She hates me. Everyone has it recorded. It just wouldn't kill you to say one nice thing every once in a while. That isn't like a troll comment. Just saying. That's cute though. Thank you. It's not the bestest thing in the world, but it might look better when we get into like the painting side of things. The painting might change it entirely. Scottish tape. What do you mean Scottish tape? What do you mean, JG? I'm pretty sure you're actually gonna paint the ferrets. I mean, I could. I've done feet painting with them before, where I got their paws out and did painting that way. So technically, yes, but no, absolutely not. I just realized I'm gonna have to move this desk back over there for tomorrow. For those who are wondering, Legend of Zelda. Tomorrow we're gonna try and do a long stream tomorrow, so I'm gonna have some snacks, maybe even a meal middle of the stream, just so that I can replenish myself a little bit before we carry on playing, because I want to do a long stream. Because Sunday's not gonna be any gameplay because I gotta go out sort of early because I gotta do some volunteering stuff at my studio. I'm not the bestest thing in the world either, but I'm pretty cute. Oh, shut up, you're gorgeous. It's known you is and have amazing makeup skills and have the fanciest of hair always. This feels nice here. I'm not a bully. Thank you for saying something nice for once. I appreciate it. Doing streaming needs energy. Well, if I'm gonna stream for long, I'm gonna need to eat. Unfortunately, I'm not someone who is able to stream high energy for 8+ hours without eating anything. That's not me. Never gonna be me. Never. Right. Let me just do a quick little cleanup and then Yeah, that'll do. Where am I gonna pop you though? That's on the side. I guess I'll pop you there. Then. Ready for next week? Run off to bed. Work tomorrow. Have a great rest of the tomorrow. Bye. Have a good one. Sending you all the warmest energies. I hope tomorrow's a better day for you and the family. I really do. Right. Oh, let's get all coached up in here, shall we? So, ultimately, how it's looking so far. It could be better. It could be a lot better. But the paint job might just save it. We'll have to have a look at it. I think next Friday, I'm going to buy some more black relief so that I can do the sky. I am actually kind of convinced I'm going to do the stars in gold. Because I think it'd be kind of nice. I don't know, actually. I'm going to think about it. But I think it would be kind of cool to look at to have a different kind of relief on it, to be honest. And then I can try and make sure all my glass paints are ready to go for when we go painting. Because the painting shouldn't take that long because it'll be all, what you call it? It's quite fluid and it won't dry on stream. It'll dry off stream because that stuff does take a while to dry. Well, not terribly too long, but longer than acrylic, not as long as oil. So I'm anticipating this to take 2 more streams to complete. 2 more streams, and then we can see the end result, and then I'm gonna have to take pictures of it against the window to see what it looks like. And then on to the next potential will it flop or something. We'll see. 2? I think it's gonna take 2 more. I originally thought it was gonna take 2 because I thought I had enough relief to do the whole thing. But since I don't, I think it's gonna take 2 more goes. I think, for sure. Like next week, I think we'll do the background and the stars. And since we don't have to spend time sketching, I might be able to start painting the ferrets, which would be kind of cool if we can start doing that. And then the final would be actually finishing off. It will be pretty enough to put it up in the window and save you from the neighbors. Oh, either way, whether it even looks awful or put it up in the window, anything is better than being blinded, to be honest with you. Because it's nothing worse than when you're working here and you've got bright, like someone's got a torch in your eye right here. Especially when you suffer with migraines and stuff. It's not nice. Let's turn off the big light, actually, now that I think about it. Turn off the big light. Oh, there's no difference. Absolutely no difference because of... Oops, I turned this one off. Oh, no. I've turned it off. Oh, no. It won't turn back on. Oh. What's going on here? Oh, no. I broke my ring light. What? What? Well, that's good, isn't it? That's good. It was working since all I wanted to do was change the dimmery stuff. Well, now it's ring dark. It is ring dark. Well, I guess tomorrow we're gaming in the dark. Fine then, I suppose. Not like I'll complain. Don't... Shut up, Frankie D. Cheeky devil. Hello, Tyler. How you doing? What's down with you? I hope you're good. You trim your hair? Looks nice. No, I haven't trimmed it. I need to trim my fringe, though. It's getting a bit long. But no, I haven't trimmed it. I'm thinking about buying the emerald green hair dye again and just doing the ends of my hair again because I miss it. Hey, less light to get tired by. You say that, but if it's completely dark in here, there's no point even having a camera on in it. Be more atmospheric. Perfect for definitely finishing Archeo time stream. Definitely gonna finish it tomorrow. I have a funny feeling it's gonna take me into next week if I'm honest, because I just know I'm gonna get distracted. Guess what? We still got the gold scutulas. Quest with the monster boy. I want to figure out the mask stuff because I'm pretty sure that's not the end of it. There's someone who needs the monster mask, and I need to figure out who that might be. Maybe it's the kid. No, it won't be the kid. Me? Ooh. Ooh. maybe. Maybe one of the fairy kids in the tree houses. Maybe one of the fairy kids want one. Because then they can scare things in the Lost Forest, maybe. Might be a shout. I'm just going to run up to people going, do you want this? Do you want this? Do you want this? Just going to go, yes. Oh, yeah. Blah, blah, blah. I was like, did we end up finishing the pale kid again? Given the potion? No, I wasn't able to find him given the potion. And when the Zelda runs will last longer, so you take your time. Well, I got to finish it by October, because October we play horror games. I'm so excited to play horror games. Like, I'm actually really, really, really pumped for it. I might organise with the MTC guys about playing some horror games together as well on Fridays. We'll see, though. We will see. Not too sure. Because they're usually busy with their own things on Fridays. But since I got Friday free, I do have another collaboration coming up very shortly, though. I'll write that into the calendar at some point for you guys. And I will. What time is it? Oh, 11:45. Oh, I might go and run off and go and have an early shower. Give me time to put my desk back to normal. Might do that. October, you work? Yeah, I work, but I still stream Friday, Saturday, and Sunday like I have been for the last 5 years. Okay? Scrub your muck off. I mean, yeah, look at my house. Covered in grot. Well, I say grot. It's just glass relief. Luckily, it just peels right off like acrylic. Because it's like plasticky consistency. So I might be able to tidy up some of those lines, potentially, if I scratch very gently against the plastic. Who knows, though? I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna pop up a poll today. We got time for a poll. Let's make it 1 minute. Speed poll. Who are we gonna pass love on to? We got DJing. Great DJ. No, I'm not a human. I actually want to play that. Looks really cool. We got IRL. We have... Ooh, what's that? What is that? Sea of Thieves? What? In the butt? How about Resident Evil 4? Yeah. Right, you guys decide where we're gonna go. Who we're gonna raid. It's up to you. That could be a move. It could be. I say what in the butt. I said what in the butt. What in the butt. And I said okay. If anyone's out there and want to join in for more shenanigans, I know Friday's a little bit ski-whiff at the moment because we're kind of finding a new rhythm until the next book begins. But tomorrow we're doing more Legend of Zelda Oot. It'll be at 12 p.m. so in like 12 hours time I'll be live again. Literally, actually, looking at the time, I'll be live in 12 hours. 12 hours, we're going to be doing some more of that on the GameCube. And then there is gonna do a little short get ready with me on Sunday. It's a bit different. But that's because I'm having to run outside. So I figured, well, I may as well stream and say hello before I run away. Because I don't think I'll have time to play Legend of Zelda before I run off. At the Feeling of Freedom on Friday now. Feels like I'm a bit like a lost puppy, if I'm honest. I feel very much like a lost puppy. Am I in the next book? I don't know. Will you subscribe in January? Because if you do, then you'll be in the next book. But it's going to run a little bit differently. And then after posting my Discord link in chat, I have socials. missooky.com is my merch site. If you want to buy things on a t-shirt, that's where it is. Then we have twitter.com for words, things, and stuff to do with stream. Bluesky, amalgamation of posts all over the place. YouTube, I have two. missooky is my VOD channel. This VOD will be up on YouTube on Monday, actually. And it's also where you're going to see some offline gameplay like Subnautica. Then Just Ooky's my variety channel as of when I got time to edit things. Instagram is where I post selfies and short reels and pictures of the ferrets in stories. And yeah, we ignore the other two unless you're feeling generous. Which reminds me, somebody was very extra generous recently on there. Thank you very much, the Anonymous. I don't know who you are, but thank you for buying me a bunch of sewing supplies. I'm very much looking forward to, well, getting on to some sewing shenanigans. I've got some things I want to customize, so thank you very much for that. Thank you so much. It's gonna be on a will it flop, I'll tell you that much. Oh, Dark Demon, hello, how you doing? What's always down with you? I hope you're well. I'm about to raid out. Say hello, Inverto, as well. I hope you're good. I'm literally about to raid out. Why the table legs? Because, I was doing a flop, but now I'm raiding out before the adverts roll because I don't want you to have to sit through adverts. We're gonna go and raid Dream Warrior. Absolutely glorious being. He's currently doing a subathon. He's got 17 hours left on the clock. But he's got 49 minutes into stream, so he's got loads of hours today. He's playing Oh No, I'm Not Human. So we're gonna go over there and give him love. Have a nice time zone. Same to you, Umberto. I'm always late. It's going up to 12 o'clock at night. I need a shower, put my pajamas on, and take this room back to normal. Fix my bloody ring light so I can stream tomorrow. Again, there's the raid message, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I really appreciate it. I know tonight was a little bit ski-whiff and a bit different than normal. But, it's a flop. See you tomorrow. Kick the butt to the bubblegum. I hope you guys have a lovely weekend. And with that, I'm going now. Goodbye, doodles, Hoilvoud. Stay beautiful. On to you all later, everyone. Thank you so much for like hanging out with me with my, I don't know, finding my rhythm stuff. Bye, British Demon. Bye, Umberto. Bye, J-Rex. Bye, Urgel. Bye, Kay. Bye, Steep. I know you're out there. And I think I caught everybody, haven't I? No, I think I have. Good night, everyone. See you tomorrow. And if I don't, have a good one out there. Toodle, toodle, toodles.